Rolling through. I just got one. RP Grandpa. Yep, I'm gonna get everybody.
Mine still says offline.
Yours says offline.
Yeah, when I go to. Oh, now it's just streaming. I don't know. Whatever. Restream's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, mine says.
Can we not type in chat?
Not in Restream.
Not in Restream. You can't.
What is this Mickey Mouse shit?
So that's why I open up. Well, no, you can only type in your own Restream.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have that opened up on this. You know,
they need to.
That honestly,
only Death Angels can highlight too. Correct?
Yeah.
Cam can too if he was logged in.
All right.
Because Cam.
Even to my people that's already in my chat.
Yeah.
Well,
so I'm going to shout out. That's why I have YouTube opened up too.
Hey, Murder Syndicato.
I got to open it up on this
end. Hey,
Shell.
Hungar. You gonna help me out with Smoky Con, right, Hungar?
No one's helping me with Smoky Con.
What's up, brother? Pseudo. Andy, Mac, good gracious.
Now, Hungar, you know Hungar needs to follow my channel too. You know.
There we go.
Whose channel's he in? He's not in mine.
No, he's in. He must be in Rich's then.
Hungar?
Chosen one.
Yes, he might be in mine.
Maybe he's
shout
in
out to everybody that is in mine.
Maybe he's in Cam's super secret channel.
Cam has a super secret channel.
Oh, of course. I'll bet you Cam is secretly like, I don't know, PewDiePie or something.
There we go.
So there we go.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Doing good here.
I got to hang out with you last weekend, Rich. That was
I
fun.
know. It was you got to play in one of my games, and we got to have too much drinking on that Saturday night. We slammed back quite a bit there.
I was fine.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't recall.
You were, huh?
It was a good time.
It was a very, very good time.
It was a great.
You know, that's the only convention that I go to where, you know, they don't have an issue with, and they have the chairs and couches and whatnot where you can just huddle around in a hallway and just, you know, have some drinks and chat up until, you know, 2:00 in the morning. We did that one night. It was like, all right, it's 2:00. I'm getting up in 4 hours. Let's call it a night. But it was a great time. I absolutely love it. I've been telling people, I've been encouraging other people to go. You know, people that I know that are great game masters and stuff. I've been telling, hey, go to this con. You're going to really enjoy it. So looking forward to next year already.
Yeah. And Agile Monks, got to mention this. Wow, that's a huge chunk.
That is massive.
Yeah, that is. That takes up a whole big
one. I just invited him to, him and or his son, if they want my Sunday night stream. I think there'll be 3 days left, and, you know, hopefully we can push him over. He's really close.
Yeah, $711 more.
It's like 700 or something like that.
Yeah, he's real close to hitting the.
He's real close. So I want to, you know, I just sent him a message in Discord. Hey, if either of you want to come on Sunday night, I have no other topic for Sunday night, and they're welcome to come on.
We have BK Gibson coming on Sunday.
James, what are you doing?
Somebody tell Jeff shrink the size of the nameplates and stuff.
No, that's fine. Oh, you mean they're too big?
Well,
you're sitting too low. you're sitting too low.
They take up half your body.
That's fine. They can hide my body.
James, I'm going to go ahead and venture a guess and just out on a limb. I don't think anybody's going to watch this show for our bodies, buddy.
I know.
Nameplates is too big.
I am all man.
Click the small. Where it all the damn screen.
Look at my A cup here. It's a B cup.
It's just, I mean, shit.
Jeff, it might have been an A cup 40 years ago, bud.
Don't you have a small option on Restream?
When he puts up the post, you know, someone's comment, it then eliminates all of them anyway.
I mean, I can turn them off if you want.
No, I'm just saying I know on StreamYard there's small.
It's like right underneath your chin, RP Grandpa.
I
What?
can't
So,
win. I can't.
You have to
win.
raise your chair up a little bit. You need a,
Yeah.
you need a phone book.
It's
You
always
need a
high.
phone book.
Sit up straight, you manlet.
Well, you know what the hell? You got these big ass nameplates for?
The better to see your name
know.
with, RP
It's
Grandpa.
visually impaired, right? Yeah. For us old
Maybe
timers
that-
with glasses.
Maybe that way I won't call you RPG Grandpa anymore because I can see it's RP
No.
Grandpa.
You
Does
probably still
Restream
will.
not have small, medium, and large?
Oh God,
I don't know.
It
To be honest,
It does.
It does.
What is shrink 'em?
no.
Well, let me
it
go
lets you
find
change
where the hell-
I already got to endure probably half the stream listening to y'all talk about your cons that I didn't go to. Least
Well,
you can do is humor the old man.
Give me a damn
All right.
minute.
So he
This
has a
ain't rocket
point. We
surgery.
shouldn't talk about stream or cons the entire time. It was a lot of fun, though. I think honestly, it would be fun, Rich, if you, me, and Jeff at some point did one just to talk about the cons.
Yeah,
But
maybe Saturday. Jeanette is off Saturday, and I think I'd like to get her on the stream too.
if it's early enough, I
Yeah.
can do it. But I've got Chubby's game at 8:15 Central.
Oh no, it would probably be sometime in the afternoon, maybe.
Well, we got our stream at 5.
Yeah, in the afternoon, it's possible. In the evening, I have my game. I have my OSE Old Dwarf campaign, which I'm looking to revitalize. So
we could do it at like 7.
in the afternoon is a possibility.
Yeah, afternoon. Or as long as it doesn't interfere with me and James having our hangout, because I like those. That's when I get to sit in my garage and smoke a cigar.
Mm.
Chris Moneymaker asks, "What's the topic?" Jeff, what is the topic?
Well,
I know what the topic is.
I know what the topic is. Make
you introduce it.
Nameplate small.
That's not the topic.
That became
You do not know how to do that.
So James had a good idea that I really liked, and it was discussing the high-level options. Specifically, he mentioned specifically BECME, but I think you could easily expand that to the high-level gameplay options in a variety of D&D. Third edition.
Nameplates, Jeff.
Jeff,
You see the fucking book. Make the nameplate small. I'm not gonna shut up until you do it.
Clearly,
I thought the topic was going to be.
Or just turn them off. Shit, if you don't.
well, there's a couple.
There's at conventions, but
I mean, yeah, we can talk about all that stuff. We got
yeah.
Let me work on the nameplates here
spare Cam and James the convention talk.
There you go.
There you go, James.
Self behind me. I ain't getting up because I'm in my boxers. So
really, why don't any of you ever wear pants or shorts?
I got sweat.
I mean,
You, Tenkar, Joe the lawyer, probably Greyhawk Grognard, constantly like, oh, can't get up, not wearing pants. So you forget what it's like to have a toddler in the house.
nameplates
All right,
are small.
He's still working on it.
Off. How is this? This ain't rocket surgery, Jeff.
No, it's a. You have to go in there and go into.
This is why
There's different styles of nameplates that
is,
you can do.
Hey,
I'm
this
reminded.
Is new. We ain't never had these big ass nameplates.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
Hey, dirty old Grognard.
I mean, you could like switch it so it said at RP Grandpa on top and RP Grandpa Tabletop on the bottom. So that way,
I don't think you can in that.
There.
Right.
How's that?
All you did was turn them off.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I told him to do. You turn the damn things off till you figure out how. This motherfucker paying for restreaming. Don't even know how to use the thing.
James,
they keep on changing shit on me.
James.
Hey,
Some of
Spooky.
us have family-friendly channels,
Yes.
like me with my cannibals.
Yes, you're can.
Jeff, did you watch Monday?
No, I have not, and apparently I need to.
You do.
I was told last night I need to.
I played Darling Deck, and I think I did a pretty gosh darn good job.
How evil did you make me?
Seconded.
Imagine if like Jar Jar Binks was a Sith Lord.
He is, isn't he?
I don't know if that's canon. I haven't followed Star Wars in forever.
No, he's not a
canon.
Benny.
He captured the essence of your character, I think, Jeff.
That's
I
good.
thought I did.
I can deal with Jar Jar if you compare him to the sequels. Jar Jar is awesome compared to the sequels.
That's true. He is.
I would take 1,000 Jar
Misa
Jars
love
before-
Jar Jar, but Misa hate the sequels.
I'm
Anyway,
dead. I'm freaking dead.
So anyway, the topic was going to be high
Well, there
level play.
That was one of them. That's the one that James suggested. So I wanted to touch on the Paizo bankruptcy stuff, and
Yeah, we can start with that.
and then there was Cam's thing that apparently it's still going on. The controversy, pundit posted something today. I saw too.
About what?
Talk about the role versus role playing.
Well, I don't really.
Oh,
care
from
about
Critical
I know
Role?
you. Yeah,
Critical Role when he says, "Hey, I'm going to hand wave dice rolling for certain things because they have a good idea."
I'm going to harp on that for a second.
How is that controversial?
This is a normal thing in the OSR.
Yeah,
but he does it one time, and the whole the 5e community flips on its head.
Well, they act. See here. Okay, here's the thing on that. Right. First of all, you're absolutely right. We've been doing it forever and a day.
Yeah.
Right. But it
That's not the point. That's not the point of skipping a roll. It's the DM's personal feelings, his little fifis, because he was so impressed by the performance. Is what the problem is. A referee making a judgment on play, not player, is reasonable.
I mean, the DM made a call without dice. Ooh,
that's not.
I'm so damn tired.
No, James, it's not the point. You're missing the point. It's his personal feelings is why he did it. Do you want a DM who says my personal feelings are what is refereeing this game?
Have you ever played Vampire the Masquerade?
All he said
no, and there's a reason for that.
And I didn't actually, hear him exactly what he said. I did not. Well, I don't watch it.
Well, that's the exact point they made. I'm sorry to interrupt. That's the exact point they made, and they're making it for a reason, and that's because that's what they want the game to be: is a little
story time.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Time.
This was a whole fake thing created and put on Polygon and all this other crap to promote their 5e garbage non-game stuff. It's not about making a decision as a GM that everybody agrees can do, right?
Right.
In all fairness, the whole damn Critical Role thing is scripted anyway.
Yes.
Everything that's going to happen before
it's going to be a shock, to anybody
and it's just like that whole thing.
Like most of it is scripted. There are parts that aren't, but most of it is scripted, or at least when
it's arced out. The story
even as was thing without the dice roll thing, whatever the hell is going on with that they knew ahead of time that was going to happen.
Absolutely, the whole thing was scripted. God. Yes, the whole thing was a big act to push their garbage.
And people look at that like that's Dungeons and Dragons. No, it's not.
Well, they also try to claim like, oh my God, this is earth shattering. No, this has never happened in D&D before. For the first time ever. Not rolling a die. No, that happens all the time.
Now here's another.
That's Wizards of the Coast, and that's the 5e crowd that is more of a fans of Wizards of the Coast than they are of D&D, and they like to think that they're always, they were the first. It was like it never existed before 5e.
How stunning and brave of them.
There's so many of them that they don't understand it. And they'll be like, well, this is a connection to 5e. I mean, they talk about Shadow Dark all the time. It has advantage and disadvantage. Sorry, advantage and disadvantage came out in 1993.
Are they still
into the odd and introduced that exact mechanic. All right. If you want to talk about inspiration points, that came from James Bond Victory Games, 1985, was it, or around there? Maybe it was even 83 as well. All right, that it was. All of those things were there decades before.
aren't they still pre-recorded though? They quit doing live. I know that.
Yes,
much.
they've been pre-recorded since COVID.
They're still pre-recording. So all of this stuff is scripted, pre-recorded, doctored up, everything. I mean,
and this is you guys are absolutely right, and this whole you brought up the Rich, you brought up the point of God, now I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry, go ahead. Anybody else?
No, I brought up the fact that a lot of these things that they attribute to 5e actually existed for years earlier. And it's just WotC trying to glom on and take credit for things that they had nothing to do with.
Yeah. Oh, I remember what it was. Somebody said it's like, oh, this is all new. It's just like they're pretending like the first woman played D&D in 2019, right?
Right. Yeah. My wife played D&D in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
So no.
It's I don't even know the new DM's name.
Brandon Lee Mulligan.
Yes.
Whatever.
Or Brandon Lee Moron, as I call him.
Bobby, whatever. Anyway, I sat here and looked at one of his. It was a clip, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is up with the whispering. What is that?
James, you're watching a stupid soap opera. It's not actually.
It was a clip of.
If anyone started whispering at one of my games at North Texas or CNY, I would have laughed at them until they cried.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to hear them either.
Also,
nameplates.
Now that
Dan's got a point.
Shut up about the nameplates.
He put them back.
Good.
Get rid of them.
Who we were.
It's blocking your double chin. It's fine.
Excuse me. I have a very handsome
triple chin.
No. Turn these damn nameplates off.
I just want to hang on. History lesson. 1981. Bean Folio. Beautiful book. The Tween. Yep. The Tween has the ability to see a few seconds into the future and is able to increase its host's luck. It is also able to move material things short distances, reacting with such speed that it can affect the movement of a weapon in melee. For example, it can move a sword so that it hits rather than misses. As a result, any character or creature with a tween partner has 2 die rolls instead of 1 whenever a die roll is called for, and may select the more advantageous of these rolls.
Oh, there you go.
Advantage
started in 1981.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dan.
You're welcome.
So
I just want to say
11 years or 12 years before, it was a mechanic that has always been around. It really has. So.
Also,
you just humor them. Yeah, I got mine on the shelf back there, but I'm in my boxers, so one day I'm gonna wear my shorts.
I'm really glad.
Well,
that
we were talking about monetization, James. Maybe this is a thing that
Hey, James made partner. He walked around in his underwear. Partner got taken away.
That's the quickest one day. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm proud of you, bud.
That's for your Twitch channel.
Yeah, on Twitch too, but
it's not just that Critical Role is not D&D. 5e is not D&D.
All right. If we
what was the one that Brandon Lee Mulligan came from? What was that called?
Dimension 20. And before that, it was
he was College Humor, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was one of those stupid Flash websites.
He thinks he's a comedian. He's the most unfunny comedian I've ever heard.
So because Rich mentioned, or maybe Jeff mentioned Twitch, what we should do.
We're on Twitch.
But we should do a Twitch only special edition where it's a hot tub stream.
Wait, did I?
Hot tub.
Well, you'd have to do that.
Only Dan wants to see that. Dan, nobody else wants to see that.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. My Twitch is live.
You do not want to see any of us in a hot tub.
No.
Did you see? I don't know if you guys saw. They had again another fake scripted interview thing where this Mulligan twerp was talking to some woman. I don't know anything about her, but they were talking about this whole thing in Dice and like riffing about it. Again, I'm sure this was made before, and was part of the whole script.
Right.
Thing. I mean, everything they do is fake. It's
Can I make a request?
Never to talk about Critical Role again?
Well, I don't think anyone here gives a shit about Critical Role, and I highly doubt anyone watching gives a shit about Critical Role, so it's lame. Moving on.
Yes. Move on.
Yeah,
Jeff brought it up.
Good job,
fair,
Dan.
I didn't
That's-
bring. I
yeah,
didn't
it's
bring
what-
No. I brought up the, it's all about it's regardless of
No,
Critical Role.
you
It's the
brought
whole.
up
This is the
Pundit.
first time ever.
Gary.
You brought up Pundit commenting on it, which I also don't give a shit about because he's a putz too. So.
I like Pundit.
It's a
turn the nameplates off,
if you're gonna
Jeff.
talk about it from just the perspective of, should you
The views
always make
expressed by
dice
the
rolls
guests
or
are
do whatever?
not necessarily representative of.
There's times when you shouldn't have players making die rolls.
Agreed.
I mean, the whole thing with like doing a perception check is just to me ridiculous. It's a broken mechanic right from the get-go.
I agree.
All right, you're metagaming at that point. It's like no, if the player character perceives something, they're going to say what they're doing and looking at and whatever, or trying to hear or whatever, and that's what you respond to. You don't have them roll for it.
Put them back up a second, because I fixed my name.
You fixed your
name. Oh, now you want them back.
I figured out how to do it. There. Now. Motherfuckers.
Who exactly were you flipping off?
Me, apparently.
Now, let's get into it.
All right, you good? You done with your little...
Well, we're living up to our name, at least, on this.
Isn't that what Cam just suggested, like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago? Just turn off to take away your name, or was that you, Dan? Man, somebody suggest. Oh, look, you turned off your own name.
That didn't work.
He's
See, now you know how to do it. You can turn off your own damn name.
And Dan, we're not even 4 shots in like we were that Saturday night.
No shit. Oh my God.
I haven't had anything to drink.
Oh Lord.
I have to go get something if this keeps up. Y'all are nuts. I love you.
Well, I got beer in the fridge, but it ain't cold yet.
I got my shot glass. Just
I watched about 30 or 40 episodes of Campaign 1 until they got into the political shit.
James, no one cares.
I don't know what we were talking about. I'm throwing.
We're moving on. We're moving on to high level play in Back Bay. I got my book. This was your topic. What are your thoughts?
And Decado is Stan is right. Stan C specifically tells you not. You're right. It tells you because you shouldn't have to roll for everything. But the thing is them trying to claim it's the same old line, just like Disney for the Disney did with the Marvels. For finally, there's a female superhero. Blah blah blah. For the first time, I'm like, what about Linda Carter? What about all these?
Yeah,
it's them claiming to be the first.
Been a lead female in an action movie. It was like, all right, tell that to Linda Hamilton, right? You had Aliens. There's a Sigourney Weaver. You had all of these women that were lead. Lead or Sally Field back in what was that?
Keep poking the bear, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean there was just tons and tons of examples of it. It was like no, that's not something that happened in 2012. It was something that's been happening since 1972. It's like it's just crazy.
Origins, Origins is this week too. Yeah, Double D is at Origins now this week. So we ran into him at CNY. It was fun hanging out.
Yeah, he played in one of my games. He played in my one of my Shadow Dark games.
So Jeanette, my wife, and I played in a game with Double D's wife.
Yeah.
And she, her character paid for Jeanette's character's funeral. 500 silver, and my character was miserly and said, I guess I'll give you 5 silver towards that bill. Because they had to kind of put her in a jar and bury in a jar with a radioactive sign on it because she got nuked, basically. But I got to squish an angel. I polymorphed him into a slug and then squished him under my heel. And then I took his little tiny sword, put it in a fishbowl, then ran around where on the aquarium side of that fishbowl and grabbed it out at full size, and now I got a +2/+2 sword.
Nice.
Well done.
Black flame sword. I'm very proud of myself for that.
I haven't read my rule cyclopedia in a long time, so James, I gotta thank you for this. I forgot about the whole the dragon rulers in it with Pearl, Diamond, Opal, and the Great One.
I mean, it's a good book.
It is a good book. I haven't cracked
The only problem I had with the rule cyclopedia is that you cannot see the damn page numbers.
They are very well hidden down there for sure.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like why would you do that with the page numbers?
They blend right in with that filigree.
Yeah,
it's a pretty book though.
Oh yes, very nice book.
So perception could be so. Yeah, I don't like passive skills though. I do not like. That's one of my biggest gripes. That was my first biggest gripe about 5e. Was all the damn passive skills because it teaches.
So I disagree with Panglosius here. Perception is not a good mechanic. If your players need perception to figure out what to do, then you're not describing the scenes well enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's fair.
You have to give you have to give them breadcrumbs so they know what to move along with if you're in something like a dungeon or like a scene. Unless it's like an open world thing, like which hex do you want to go to? Like
let me ask a question then. Do you think that stealth or hiding or moving silently are also not acceptable?
Well, I mean,
they're not player rolled.
Okay, right. But the point is, the opposite. The thing that's opposing those things is perception of some sort, right? Listening. There's listening at doors. There's been listening at doors from like I just said, listening at doors is in basic. So is move silently and things like that.
Perception isn't.
Okay,
and move silently isn't it?
Is listening not a type of perception?
Well,
no, he's talking about the perception skill there, Cam.
Yeah. Okay, there's passive perception and passive.
Okay, I can understand the passive thing, but what I'm saying, you seem to be speaking broadly, saying that perception, if you have an ability as a character to hear something, that's perception in broad terms, isn't it?
You're putting words in my mouth. I'm
asking you, is that a perception?
Okay, but stop and let me finish. I'm talking perception as the skill in 5e. Is a garbage skill. Yeah. And if you need a generic, what I perceive, then you're not describing.
I won't. That's why I was asking.
The player will actually say, Cam, I want to make a perception check.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, I'm going to look behind the door, underneath this rug, over here, over there. Well, they just said, I make a perception check and you tell me if I find a secret door or this or that.
Basically,
that's the plan.
That's the problem with it.
Yeah. Basically, it's you're letting the dice do what you should be doing.
Yes.
Right. I agree.
I'm looking. What do I see in this room? Well, you see a bucket in the corner, a crumbling desk over here. I'm going to go and check the bucket and check the No, in 5e, I'm going to make a perception check. What do I see?
Right.
No.
Right. And this is how, so I've recently introduced some of my friends that are 5e, 5e primary to older style of games, and one of the things that I've told them is it's based on player skill. If you walk into a room and I say there's a desk over there and you say, well, I'll go check the desk, I might say, well, there's some papers on top and a spilled inkwell and it looks like someone left in a hurry. But if you go over there and say, well, I'm gonna pull out all the drawers and look for false bottoms and look to see if anything's attached to the back of a drawer, then it'll be, you find the key for the door on the other side of the room or whatever, right? As an example. And the other skill I hate in 5e is insight. I'm going to roll insight to see if he's lying to me. No. You decide if he's lying to you and act accordingly.
Well, this actually...
This
came up with
Mike 5e with a passion. Oh, my God, I hate it. How did we get on 5e, by the way? Was that in our topics?
No, because Panglosia said perception in chat, and I got triggered.
Oh,
meanwhile, Shadow Sun comes a Kickstarter.
Wait, throw the X up.
Hey, no X cards. I'm gonna hide you.
Shadow Sun comes to Kickstarter in August, and it's going to be awesome.
Well, not to belabor the point, but when Mike Merles commented on this, he said, "Well, if I wouldn't call for a roll when somebody was like they unscrewed the bedpost or something and found the thing hidden in there." But that's an objective thing, right? It's like, how could you miss it at that point? That's completely different from just saying, "I walk into a room, I search."
Yeah, saying I search the room and then roll perception or roll investigation.
Who was it that said that? If someone had to roll a perception check, the DM wasn't describing the room well enough.
That was Dan.
That was me 3 minutes ago.
I mean,
was it 3? I think it was.
This conversation was more than 3. When he said that, it's as simple as that. That's why you have a dungeon master. He is the storyteller. That's your job. Yep. You have one job.
Not storyteller. No, that's World of Darkness bullshit.
You know what I mean.
He is the purveyor of the world.
Okay, well, that's what I meant. But the DM has one job, and that's to tell everybody in the group what they see. Period.
Well, Jack O'Bear 4414.
Sure, you can imagine things though.
Senses like your 5 senses that you have as a functioning mammal. It's like your characters are the same way. What do you see, hear, smell? Mm-hmm. Feel, not emotional feel, but feel.
Well,
what you can touch, feeling like what's the room temperature like, that these are all things that you should be describing to the players as their characters enter into a space. All right. And
so if you walk into a cold room, I'm going to make a perception check and you roll a 2. So you don't realize that it's a cold room?
No, you describe it as you've walked into
a room
that feels cold. You're describing it. They shouldn't have to roll. That's unnecessary rolling.
Listen, I'm talking about in a 5e game. If they roll real low on a perception check, do they? I mean, is it the simple stuff they just don't notice? Like, okay, I don't realize that it's cold in this room because I failed my perception. I mean, how does that even work?
Well, that's just bad gamers if they're doing that, right? I mean,
God.
Yeah, it caters to bad gamers. That's for damn sure. Or
so
actually, no, it creates bad habits in gamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you have 5e players that come down to an OSR system to try it out, they're still trying to play like a 5e player, and you're constantly correcting them. I've had this happen in my games before, where 5e players have come down to play in my games because they wanted to see what classic D&D was. I think it was an AD&D game, and they're still trying to play like 5e players. And you're like, no, we don't. You don't. I'm telling you. You tell me what you're doing, and it just melts your brain.
Okay, I understand. Go ahead.
Crap phone pointed out that Grognard is French for grumbler. Yes, I think we're living up. We're living right up to it, aren't we?
I've seen that debunked too. So just to
Grognard.
Yeah, Rich, you said that it kind of leads gamers into a bad mindset. I think that was your point, and I think there is a point. I think that's a valid point, but I also I have no problem with opposed rolls as a game mechanic. For anything. I just mentioned perception and stealth as being one of them. I don't mind it as being a thing to adjudicate, just like the same way that a hit roll versus armor class is kind of
college words in here, man.
So I wouldn't. I'd be reticent to throw out a game system and say,
"Oh God, there you go, folks."
It has
chainmail bikinis.
So does OSE and BX. Thank you very much.
And Jeff Talanian and I both survived a ride in a demonically possessed Cybertruck. Don't know how.
Oh my God! Now,
that's a story.
Hell, if we started tonight.
We'll save that story for the con stream tomorrow.
You guys continue. I'm just gonna sit here and hold my sign.
Yes.
By the way, speaking of Talanian, he is going to be on the show.
Not this one.
Not this one. He's going to be on the Bad News Bards coming up on the 28th. I believe that's the date. Yep, the 28th. So
what's the matter, James? Past your old man bedtime?
I've had a rough day. I'm sorry.
Living the cushy life down in Florida is a rough day. Trust me. I know.
I don't want to get
Kyle, I very much agree with you. The players have to make an effort to engage with the world and the referee. It's very important.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes,
gaming is a two-way street.
Yeah.
If you just have one person sitting there preaching at you, then you're just listening to someone tell a story. So
yeah. The problem with it is the 5e players are conditioned now. And the thing is if you take old players, people that played the older games first, and run them in 5e, they're like they literally are superheroes.
Yep.
Because they know how to take advantage, and they know why they have a 10-foot pole, and they know all that shit. And so they're not doing it like that.
Is
so
the 10-foot pole even on the equipment list in 5e?
Yeah, it's still in there. It's still something you can buy. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
I don't know. Sure. You want me to go check? I can bring up my now defunct D&D Beyond account.
No, I can look. I think I still got the PDS for the old 2020 or 2014, but no, we're talking about 5.5. I deleted all of them.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. The important thing is I made a sign, and my sign is awesome.
Oh no, I didn't delete them.
All right, the best sign in the history of the show.
Oh look, there's a Rainbow Beyond. Never mind. I'm not gonna open that.
What?
Don't even bother.
Go to D&D Beyond. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why would I go there? So.
All right.
Yeah. You know what? These are the
those are fun
rules.
Is equipment even in the 5.5 players guide or player handbook?
So here is the Arduin Pocket rules. There are 7 cards, and they all have the rules on them. And then there's other cards in there, character cards and equipment cards and whatnot. So yep.
Yeah, great fun. I was in a
they
game.
They were a huge hit.
Yep, I was in a game with Jeff and his wife Jeanette and Eric and Rach Tenkar and a gentleman named David who's really cool. And if you've played any basically D20 based RPG ever, you can pick these up and start playing Arduin in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
And on the July 5th stream, you might be able to get your own set.
Jeff, stop talking about your other show.
Hey, why?
Because we're not here to pimp your other show. We're here to grumble about how much 5e sucks.
Well, hey, at first I was getting grumbled at about the damn nameplates.
Well, that was just your technical ineptitude.
Well, yeah.
I didn't see a place to change the size of it. I could change the style.
I see you've got the Joe the lawyer slouch.
I told you you could change the style of it.
Yeah.
What book? I don't even know why I still have these PDFs, but what book?
He's looking through all of his.
I'm looking for the 10-foot pole, but what flipping book is the equipment in?
Player's Handbook?
Yeah.
In
Should be in the Player's
chapter?
Handbook.
Do you?
There it is. Never mind. I had to go down to the thingy there. Okay, let's see here. All right, so
one thing that I think people should be, looking to do, and that is to expand their experience with multiple game systems.
I agree.
Do not. You could be saying I have played D&D BX for 40 years, and I'm not moving to anything else. You will never become better than what you're at now and what you've been for 40 years if you keep on doing that. There are so many great ideas out there that you're closing the door on, regardless of what game system you have, you have sunk yourself into on a near permanent basis. There's just, it's why when I look at a system, and I've said this to people that have, that have created their own game systems, right? And I've said to them, I was like, listen, I play your game, I run your game, but I put like 3 other games components into that. All right. And that's how I run my table. I bring three 4 different sources together, because no game system is perfect for my table, and that's the key. It is a, it's an individualized thing. What works at your individual table might be radically different from everybody else's table. But if it works, it works. That's what you're going to do. That's what your players want to, how your players want to play it. And it's just, don't get pigeonholed into just one game system.
Yeah, the 5.5 does have the 10-foot pole.
Yeah, and I'm sure back in the day, people were complaining and saying, I'm not moving on to, second edition, or I'm not moving on to, these other things. And again, you kind of miss out on some stuff. Now, Jeff, I see you're playing there with your little sword. Did you get the bigger swords?
Well, since you mentioned it, maybe. You mean that one?
Yes. Yep, that one.
Yeah.
I've always liked Conan's father's sword better than his Atlantean sword.
Little bit of a difference.
Which is why I have it on my wall behind me there.
Little different in size. That's not a sword. That's a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephen Kennedy.
And I actually he called me today. George called me today. I talked to him. He called me just out of the blue. I was like, "Oh, hey man, what's up?" And he was wanting to know how everybody liked how everybody liked the game. Really, what they really thought of the game. I'm like, dude, my wife loved the game. That was her favorite game. Was the Arduin game of the ones we played. That was her favorite. So I said, you got a stamp of approval from. She's not quite a normie because she does game, but of compared to like Dan and myself.
Hey, Vet.
George.
Yeah, I forget who it was, Dave or George, when he was sitting at the table and he was like, "Oh yeah, let me show you these things," and he was just looking to show them off. He wasn't looking to sell them. I've never taken $20 out of my pocket that fast. I was like, "Just give me those ones right now."
Did they sell them? Did they sell the big ones too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were $10 each. He says, "Oh yeah, we have a few of these. They're only $10." I was like, "Boom, $20. Give me both those that are in your hand right now."
Yeah, I did not have to pay the $10 because we played in the Arduin game.
That's nice too.
Yeah. In fact, Jeanette was really surprised. She's like, "We got to keep the cards, and they gave us these swords."
Yeah.
She was just like, she was literally the meme. She was just.
I had a brand new player in my Shadow Dark game. She was a woman, definitely younger than me, but she was probably in her 30s, late 30s possibly, and she was like, "I've never played a tabletop role-playing game before, so please bear with me." I was like, "This is the easiest game to play for a new player. Shadow Dark is very, very easy to play, but we'll walk you through it. If you need any help or whatever, don't worry about it." She had a blast. And it's so good to see that, that convention particularly. Well, I mean, Dan, Jeff, I mean, was that convention probably a little over 20% female?
What?
There were a lot of women there.
CNY?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. I mean, my
At
wife
least.
was not the only woman there. Neither was Double D's wife.
Yeah, no, there were quite a few, and that's and then all of a sudden, a swarm of teenagers came in. It was but I think they were all Roger's daughter's friends and stuff. But hey, they
were taking care of the puppies.
Pretty good numbers. But there was Yeah, there was a lot of women, and there were a lot of children or young teens, in comparison to other conventions that I've been to. And that was I look at it as a very positive thing.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of walk-ins too. He had people like I was bringing my stuff out to the car, and a guy just happened to be standing outside the restaurant, the bar, whatever, on the outside of it, and he saw my badge, and he was like, "Where is that inside the hotel?" I says, "Oh, you just go inside and you make a left, and you'll see it all set up there." He went in and he actually registered for the day, and popped in and just checked it out.
I saw a couple of young people. I saw a few handwritten badges too that must have been done last minute.
Yeah.
But real quick, I want to let because Spooky Kid noticed, he probably picked that up, but he asked if there's a place to order Arduin, and yes, you can get it from impcho.com. That's Emperor's Choice. They're the ones who make it. They are coming on the show. We are going to have them on. They'll probably pop in on the 5th on the Bad News Bards on I almost said the old name, on the Bad News Bards, at the Bad News Bards on YouTube. But they'll probably pop in for 5 or 10 minutes. I know they have something else that they're doing that night, but we are going to get them on for a regular full stream as well. I think Rich, you said you're going to have them on too.
Yeah, they're going to come on for me either late July or certainly by August.
Yeah, I think George was saying he was gonna be on in August. I said, well, I'll schedule you in August too, because we were talking. We mentioned you. I said, oh yeah, Rich. You remember Rich, right? And I said, I got to stream with him this afternoon.
Yeah.
But they are, and this statement is 100% true. They are absolutely generous to a fault.
Yes.
They are wonderful guys. Everything that they do is quality. They work so hard. I felt so bad for them. They looked like they were exhausted. The first day they looked like they were exhausted just from putting the stuff together.
Yeah, well, they have the biggest display there.
They did. They literally, what would you say? Their area probably took up 4 normal spaces.
Yeah.
Easily. And it high quality. If you see right there, I've got several of their maps sitting down, and they are not small maps.
Right.
They sell all of that stuff. So, and they're really good. The problem, of course, is that they can't get out to a lot of cons because they're up first of all, they're up in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And to be able to get to something like North Texas would be a long drive for them. In fact, I looked at it after I talked to George today. I actually Googled it, and I wanted to see how far away is North Texas versus how far away is CNY from me. They're like within 20 miles difference.
Really?
The drive to Texas is maybe 20 miles shorter to Irving, to where
wow.
Yeah. So I mean, but that's got to double that for them, or at least 1.5 times it, even if they cut cross country,
Well, Buffalo, I think, is like 2 hours from Utica.
What's that? Buffalo? He said 3. He said 3 hours.
3? All right.
Yeah.
So 3 hours from Utica.
Yeah. So, but James, you like old school stuff. You would love the Arduin stuff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
I've designed the first shirt for Grognards Assemble.
Oh, did you?
Oh God.
I did.
Okay. Well, you have to message.
Are you going to show us?
No, I'm sharing it. Bring up the screen share.
Oh, you want to share it?
Yeah.
He just said
we might have some issues with licensing, both from Wizards of the Coast and from Talanian on that.
No. I'm not selling it. This is for me. I'm just going to wear it every single show.
Yeah.
And then anytime you guys start talking about 5th edition, I'm just going to stand up.
and then turn around, dare pirouette.
Yeah, I'll just sit there and spin, like I'm a rotisserie chicken.
Oh my God. Let's see. Well, we've already hit that. What was this you were talking about, James, about OSE changes? What's going on with that? Explain what you were talking about in the chat. You said that there was some changes going on with the OSE. Supposedly,
They're
XP.
combining the books primarily. They're combining the books. They're no longer going to print separately the classic.
Well, I've done multiple videos on all that where they closed everything out on the backer kit, and they're saying that we're going to get the PDFs well before the hardbacks come out. So, I mean, that's going to be fine. But yeah, they're basically, which they say that they're. I think the name is not going to be Classic Fantasy and Advanced. That's just going to be Old School Essentials, and they're going to have Classic Fantasy as some kind of an optional thing, or it's either going to be optional or it's just going to be merged into it with the racial classes and the core classes.
But that's how the current book is now, anyway.
Yeah, but we don't know, and I hate speculating. That's the reason I made the one video on it, and then I've just kind of moved away because I'm going to wait until I get the PDFs early, and I can review them, because I don't like speculating, and they really haven't made it, clarified what exactly they're going to do with the books. They're like, okay, we're going to reword stuff to get away from the OGL, and then we're going to do this and we're going to do that, but they didn't delve into it. They just kind of touched on it. Like we're going to import, what was it? Some of the stuff, Rich, the mechanics for the multiple attacks they're going to add in, which is coming from AD&D, and then some other AD.
They're just adding some more stuff to make it a little bit more advanced.
-10. What's that called?
Multiple attacks.
Door or something like that. What's the name for it?
Hovering at death's door.
Yeah, hovering. Putting that in. So
they're adding more AD&D first edition kind of.
So it's not going to be BX anymore. Basically, it's going to be a hybrid version of
OSE Advanced Fantasy. Was never BX though.
But it leaned more heavily toward BX than it did anything else. The classic version was really just BX.
Yeah.
Well, but advanced was kind of its own little deal. Well, now they're getting rid of classic, and they're just going to merge it all together and
the one book,
rule the shit out of it.
I thought classic was like basic, and the advanced was like
it goes up to 14 in classic. So
and whereas basic only went to 3rd level, right? And then that was kind of training wheels, and then
so it went basic and then expert.
BX.
Yeah.
And then advanced is just kind of a house ruled system where they've imported AD&D, and I think they're going to go heavy on importing AD&D mechanics that they can get away with, where they don't get sued to oblivion by WotC.
You can't get sued for
mechanics or not. Yeah, you can't copyright a mechanic.
Well, I mean, we're talking about WotC here.
Yeah, but
they can't sue for mechanics.
Yeah. What they could do though, they have to make the verbiage distinctly different.
Yeah.
Because that you could get. That's where they can nail you. So you have to make sure you say the same thing in a completely different way.
I just don't know how I feel about them. They're going to be doing a lot of rewording, I think. So I mean, how are they going to do the spells? You're going to
they're going to have to change the names of them, dude.
Just like Castles of Crusades did.
Everybody bitched about that when CNC did Reforged, and that's why they did that, was so they didn't get sued,
right?
Because that's why they changed Magic Missile to Magi's Missile or whatever. Magi's Protected.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You could still call it whatever you damn well please, and I'm pretty sure some third-party person is going to come out here and have a list of the original spell name and what it's called now.
Oh yeah.
I can guarantee they just can't do it. They can't stop you or me from doing it, but they can't do it.
That's what I've been saying from the beginning. I'm just going to wait until the book's released, and the PDFs will come out first. So when the PDFs come out, I'm going to fire up.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Start reviewing them live, and
wouldn't be the first time, right?
I ordered just the PDFs with the demon grimoire.
I got the hardbacks, but the PDFs will come out way sooner. I actually expect I think the hardbacks are coming out in November, and I think if the rumers are true that I've heard, late August we're getting the PDFs.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, Shellback.
Well, see, they're gonna do it like they did Dolmenwood. See, I backed Dolmenwood. I ended up getting 3 different updated versions of the book, as they corrected stuff and added to it. And that's what they're going to do with the PDFs too.
So Dolmenwood, right? I've heard so many good things about it. I know Joe the lawyer. He was ranting and raving about it, and so were a lot of other people. Is it just fairy tales, fantasy?
No.
Or what is so good about it? Why? I mean,
I don't like furries. I don't like having furries as playable.
I don't like bunny people.
I don't. And they got that, I believe.
Yeah.
It's not my style. I don't like it.
I don't like Tabaxi anymore because they're OP.
Yeah,
Dolmenwood is a dark fairy forest. There's a lot of humans. There's also a goatkin type people called Regals.
Oh yeah, you can be a goat. Yeah.
Yep. I know some countries they would be really popular.
But it's not like it's not like a fairy tale, like all pastel-y colored.
No, that's not a fairy tale.
It's more grim and dark, and there's a lot of murder, and there was an ancient war, and there's like a dark lord that's trying to take over everything, and like Dolmenwood's fun.
Setting. It's a good setting. It's just not my style of setting.
Yeah, okay. Like I get it. I get it. If it's not your style setting, I completely understand. I ran Dolmenwood for like 5 sessions for my people TPK'd.
Did they enjoy it? Other than the TPK?
They were until they got wasted by Sturges.
How did they have Sturges in there?
There's still some like classic like monsters and stuff in there, but it's also I was running the Blackworm of Ransford as like an introduction, and there's Sturges in that, so they got Sturged.
I mean, what Sturges are
mosquito bats.
Well, they're served like turkeys in Forgotten Realms. They're very meaty.
No, so are all of us.
Stuffed Sturge, yes. Well, we are stuffed Sturges, except we're not bloodsuckers. But whatever.
I don't think Winter's Daughter is Dolmenwood.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It came out originally for OSE, but it was a Dolmenwood adventure that Gavin was running.
I stand corrected.
No, you're fine. Winter's Daughter is interesting because there's
label, does it? It doesn't have the Dolmenwood header.
It does now.
Let me look at mine. I got it. Let me see.
Bregel. Hey, look, he's got shorts on. Is the Bregel the goat people? Is that what that is?
Yeah. No, I mean, man, and it may. I mean, I didn't
jump in on the Kickstarter. I'm pretty sure there was a reason why I didn't.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that pisses me off at the wrong time of the year.
The thing that pisses me off about Dolmenwood is twofold, threefold.
Oh, it does have. Okay.
Number one,
it's got Dolmenwood. Okay, I'm sorry.
Number one, the Kickstarter was 14 months late. Number two, part of the reason the Kickstarter was 14 months late is because they let a bunch of sensitivity readers read it, and then they changed a bunch of shit. And number three, Exalted Funeral was so late shipping out Kickstarters to backers that people that were buying it on exaltedfuneral.com were receiving it before all the backers got it. It was insane. So there are definitely things to critique about Dolmenwood, but the setting is actually, like, I get it if it's not your thing, but it's I don't want to misconstrue it as like, oh, it's just a bunch of fairies like walking around in the woods.
No. Because okay, so you remember the TV series Grimm?
Yeah.
I liked that TV series.
Yeah, well.
That was pretty good. Pretty good show. It was one of the last of the NBC's decent shows. and I like Supernatural, which includes some of those elements.
Didn't they cancel that?
Supernatural, no, it didn't get canceled. They finally finished it after like 14 seasons or something ridiculous.
Okay, I never watched it. So.
When did Dolmenwood launch its Kickstarter?
2023, I think.
No, but you know what month?
2022.
Wow. Was it 2?
I think.
Yeah. What month was it in?
I'm fixing to go look now. I think 2022.
For me, it's like I cannot or won't back any Kickstarter that launches and completes in September, October.
August 9th, 2023.
And August, so it's too late in the year. You know what I'm saying? For me.
Yeah,
it's like it's just bad timing. There are so many Kickstarters that I'm like, OSC was the same thing. When they first came out, I will not touch it if it's, August, September, October.
Actually, Welcome to Dolmenwood was released in 2021.
Welcome to Dolmenwood was a zine.
But I'm just saying.
Because Dolmenwood was built because it's like Gavin Norman's homeworld.
And what Merce here is saying is exactly the reason. Merce, that's exactly the reason I have tried my to talk Chubby into doing an expansion for Shadow City. That is on the Supernatural / Buffy / what's the guy? Anyway, so that type of modern or modern-ish, Monster of the Week or Monsters of the Week type of thing. That would be. I would love to get back into something like that again. And I may have to use Amazing Adventures. Jason Bay, I was talking to him, and he was talking. He says the bestiary is getting ready to come out for Amazing Adventures. So, and he worked on it, and he says I definitely should look at Amazing Adventures if I like CNC. So,
is Amazing Adventures out in a reforged version?
I don't know,
because I think that was supposed to be something that they were working on. But, I have to be honest with you. I mean, as much as I love CNC and all of that stuff, they really do need to address their layout and their formatting of new products. I cannot use, and I've told them this. The new Monsters and Treasures is completely useless with its table of contents the way they have it listed.
Dresden was one of them I was talking about, Mac. Dresden, and then Constantine. Dresden and Constantine. Those are the. That's what I want him to do. Something like that. Sorry.
Constantine would be fun. I'm going to jump over to Bill's stream so I can go TPK a bunch of people in Expedition of the Barrier Peaks, because now I'm playing a wizard magic user that has Fireball. So
nice.
Good.
Have a good one, Dan.
They TPK'd last week, so
yeah,
that was fun. So.
All right, Dan, we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of his things. Ducato, I'm looking at his. I'm looking at his other game
here.
Actually, his his other game. I'm going to grab that in the Leatherbound, because that comes with what was his other game? Not Night Shift. It was the other one that I was looking at. Jason Bayes.
Oh, the sci-fi one.
Yeah.
I looked at that one too. I went ahead and I got Night Shift.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the sci-fi one. I also want to grab Blackwall Games Dropship. That was a lot of fun to play.
Have that. I've got a box. I've been looking through it for swords and stuff because you mentioned them, but actually I've got a lot of stuff in there to pull out, including a couple of things that I'm going to be doing a giveaway on the 5th for.
Hey, Roy.
No,
I can't.
Yeah, 13 parsecs. Yes.
13 parsecs. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, which I scared the shit out of him, because when I saw 13 parsecs, I was like, did Modiphius have that same title? And he was like, you got to be kidding me, because Night Shift has a Night Shift has a game, although it's a board game about from like New Zealand or something like that. It's about like a bordello, so it's like a board game for women of the night kind of board game that's called Night Shift. So you're playing the third shift prostitutes in a board game, which I was like, all right, that's a pretty interesting thing. But when I thought it was the same title, he was like, oh, please don't tell me that. So I had to look it up real quick, and they're 5 parsecs from home, and his is 13 parsecs. What is it, in space or something like that?
Jeff, I have an off-topic question.
Sure.
When you turn around, your whole green screen turns with you. How are you? What is that?
His green screen is
you've got that attached to your chair.
No, the camera moves.
What?
It's a moving camera.
Oh.
It's a PTZ camera. This is not a cheap camera.
I mean,
I just don't have a big enough green screen, so you can see where the green screen ends and the wall begins, or my ham radio gear is.
No, I'm not criticizing. I'm just like, what the hell's going on with the green? Okay, all right, back on track.
Well, you asked. I turned it on because I was leaning down like this, and it's nice it'll follow me down here, or if I sit up here, it'll adjust. But if I turn off the AI, see now.
Jason, I think Night Shift was also it was a video game too, right? I think there was a video game, like a Sega CD video game of Night Shift as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know.
Movie.
I mean, it's a pretty common term. My wife works the night shift, so
right.
You can't necessarily copyright a common word. So, but Oh, you got the leather-bound version of it. That's pretty awesome. I saw that. Yeah. And I'm going to get him on the show soon too. I talked to Jason, about coming on as well, because he not only did work for Trollord Games, but he's also done work for, he's got his own thing going on. Like we were talking about 13 Parsecs and Night Shift. And what's the other one?
He has a few.
He's got a couple of them out there.
Yeah. Let me bring it up real quick. Elf Lair Games.
I thought of Night Court too, but that's a comedy. No, I think there was in the 80s there was like a Night Shift or something like that.
Yeah, there was a show.
Was that like the judge that rode a motorcycle or whatever? And
I don't remember.
That might have been Street Justice. I don't know. There was a whole bunch of shows.
Oh, he has Wastelands. He has CD8 role playing. He has 13 Parsecs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Wasteland's a Night Shift. Those are the three or four game systems that he has, or games that he has out there. Wastelands, I don't know what Wastelands is.
Well, his company is Elf Lair Games, I think it is.
Elf Lair Games. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So you can go to elflairgames.com, right? And
yes.
I think and look that up here. I picked up a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. I've got stuff. I got stuff from Greg Gillespie. I got stuff from Greg Gillespie at North Texas, and got more stuff from him at CNY because they had more room.
Yeah.
And just in case if anybody's in there, I know you see Nightbot in there, but there is currently a Kickstarter going on, not just for Agile Monk. He's got 5 days left on his.
Yeah.
Everybody, we would like to urge you. Agile is literally the patron saint of the OSR D&D
YouTube channels. Yeah.
Channels.
He's everywhere.
Yeah. He's everywhere. I'm surprised he is not here yet, but and he is a super nice guy and super honest. And when he put on there, when he set his thing, he's not playing the game. He's not playing the Kickstarter game that most of them do. Most people will get in there and they'll set a really low bar so that they can say, we're funded in 5 minutes," and he's too honest to a fault, and said, "No, that's not honest to do that," even though it would have probably benefited him in the long run. So, you know. And of course, Chris Moneymaker, who you see in the chat, also he's got a Kickstarter going on, and that's how he's actually selling his tickets for DarkCon. So if you're into Dark Sun, you want to meet Chubby Funster, or and if you're like one of the first 100 people, I think you're going to get a free copy of the new Shadow Sun.
Cool.
It should be out at that point. I think he's going to be giving it away.
Well, Chubby will probably be at ShireCon in September, and so I'll grab a copy of that when I'm there.
Yeah, it should be. Well, this is. I don't know if it's going to be out in September. It's probably coming out in September, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the DarkCon is in October. October 26th, I want to say. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
So and then sometime next year I'm going to do SmokeyCon. So, Rich, I'm going to have to get you to go on vacation down here to Tennessee.
That's a tough pull, I'm telling you. That's going to be a tough one for me.
Yeah, I know. Well, you still work part-time too, right? So
yeah, I still work part-time, and there's just what time of the year it's going to be?
I'm looking at spring, probably. Sometime in the spring. Spring. I want to hit the June crunch because there's so many cons in June.
Right.
And plus, I want to hit those cons. I'm planning.
Yeah, you want to go to those cons, yeah.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to North Texas, and I'm planning on going to CNY again next year. I'm just going to take 2 weeks off is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And just and hopefully I'm going to hopefully own a new vehicle at that point that'll be roadworthy enough to drive all the way out there.
Well, yeah, that's my other issue too. My car is not. My car is just not good for that kind of drive.
Yeah, I rented it. That's why I rented a truck. I rented a pickup truck. I don't know if you saw what I drove. I had a Ford F-150, a 2025 or 2026.
Yeah.
With that stupid auto,
Oh, I hate that.
You could turn it off, but as long as the drive as that was, I kind of was worried.
Yeah.
Especially towards midway through when you start getting that what do they call that road highway hypnosis or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you kind of
Gary, ShireCon is in Connecticut. It is New Canaan, Connecticut.
I would love to do that. I have several things from Tom Wilson.
Tom Wilson, yeah.
He is a great guy. I think I just got a notice while I was at the con that it's getting ready to ship or whatever. The most recent, the Singed, I think is done.
Yes, I just paid. I just paid for the shipping on that.
Yeah,
and that was a great game. We had a lot of fun. Dakota and I played it.
Oh, you got to play it?
Yeah. It is. I mean, if you were familiar, if you were old enough to remember Dragon's Lair, it played exactly like the game.
Did it? Yeah, that's
you
what.
Make any mistake, you're most likely dead. North Canaan. If I said New Canaan, I misspoke. North Canaan, Connecticut.
Yeah,
which is nice for me. It's only like 55 minutes away.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's why there are 5 cons that I pretty much
always
have locked in that I will always go to. All right, and just going in order because I treat like September to June is my con season. So ShireCon is the first one on that list, and that's 55 minutes away from me. Then I have Rising Phoenix, which is in April. That is in Massachusetts. That's about
that one threw me off too. I'm thinking Rising Phoenix. I thought it would be in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, no, I know it's although Phoenix would probably be closer for you, right? than Massachusetts?
No,
probably not. Yeah,
no.
but that's a really nice con too, and that's the larger of the 5 I'm going to mention. That's like 800 people, but it doesn't feel that way. It's in a DoubleTree. What is that? Hilton DoubleTree. Really nice setup he has there. Then I go to 2 cons in June. I go to AutoCon, which is 7 minutes from me. It's in my hometown. All right. But that's like 75 people or so.
Yeah.
But just great gaming. It's just so much fun. And then, CNY, I will be there every year. And then, what was my 5th? Was that 4? No, there should be 5.
It's not the other one.
The 5th one is kind of the floater. And
okay.
I'll see like OSR Con I went to it, but he's looking to move it to a different time of the year because it was like 1 week before Rising Phoenix and 1 week after another convention. So to be sandwiched in there, he was like, that was a good con. That's where we played Singed with Tom Wilson.
I'm looking forward to Singed. He wrote, which system is that written for?
Dragon Slayer.
Is that Dragon? Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Dragon
Slayer.
He wrote it for Gillespie's system. Yeah.
And he did something that was really cool. He he reached out to Greg Gillespie and asked him if it was okay, and he created a player's manual that he handed out at the table so that we can do our character generation right then and there. And it was just like a truncated version of the rule book, and it was just all player facing stuff to create it. OSR Con was a lot of fun. The only thing that I made a mistake with that was that I drove in, so it was like 3 hours exactly to get there. I played for 6 hours, and then it was 3 hours to drive home. So all in one day, it was like I drove as much as I played.
Yeah. Yeah, I hopefully we can get James to get to some now that he's down there in Florida, so he's going to have some stuff to go to. From where he's at, I'm sure probably Jacksonville is going to have something, Tallahassee probably, and of course Orlando's not too far out of the distance for him. So I don't know if I'd tell him to go to MegaCon though. MegaCon, I remember sharing the damn ads for that place.
Oh yeah, I'm going next year to MegaCon.
I might 1 year go to, because I don't think Origins is that crazy for me to get to. That might be like 10 hours.
It's only so Origins is this week right now. It's going on.
It's going on right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it started Wednesday. I think.
Yeah, Wednesday. That's a long con. I would never go to one that I would feel like I'm missing out if I'm only going to like the one weekend of a 5-day, convention thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's also kind of an industry focused event too, right? That just happens to have
I think it's more like it's certainly more vendor based.
Yeah.
At least that's how I think of it.
So Chris wants to know when. Well, as soon as I can get all the footage edited and the stuff, I'm going to do a stream on that. We're probably going to do a stream on Saturday. Obviously we're gonna have the stream. I've got a stream with Chris himself coming up on Saturday.
Jeff is fancier than I am. He edits his videos. I don't edit a damn thing.
Well, yeah, but I don't put out a lot of videos. I do mostly live streams. So
yeah,
and I like to have guests on.
Yeah.
James.
Yes.
Oh. Speak up, buddy.
I was talking to somebody in Discord. What are we talking about again?
Who's from Blackwell? Let's see. I didn't see Blackwell come in
next year. I got too much stuff going on this year.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. And my mom, she just bought a house 2 blocks away from me. I can get to her house on my golf cart in like, I don't know, 60 seconds. So I'm going to be helping her move, and I got to get probably somewhere around $3,000 to $4,000 worth to get my house re-insulated and get ductwork repaired. And
The one you just bought.
Yeah, but it's all good. Once I get it fixed, it'll be under warranty, and I'll be good. So it is what it is. I ain't mad about it. It's just you can buy a brand new car and something will tear up on it.
I know. That's why I want to buy a brand used car or a brand used truck.
Oh, my truck's been paid off. 10 years.
Mine's been paid off probably 7. It's a 2007 too. So, and I bought it used.
Mine's a 2000, but I've done a lot of work to it, lift kit and off-road tires and all kinds of stuff to it. So,
are you one of those guys that has those trucks that ride like this, that are illegal in North Carolina and Tennessee?
I got a 2-inch lift kit on mine because it just makes it look more muscular. And I got Flowmaster exhaust on it. I have to show you a picture of it. I still got people. One of the Amazon people delivered my package day before yesterday and was like, "You selling your truck?" No. But I don't drive it nowhere. Yeah. I haven't drove my truck in 3 weeks because I can get everywhere I want to go on my golf cart. So
I could probably drive down to my mailbox in a golf cart. That might be worth having one for. I was just gonna be like everybody else in the South, though, get a 4-wheeler. Or live dangerously and find an old 3-wheeler that still runs.
I got a nice golf cart though. It's street legal in there. It's lithium powered though. It's not.
It ain't street legal here because there ain't no street that you could drive it on except my driveway.
Yeah. Where is Origins? That's in what, Canton?
That's in Dayton.
Oh, that's in Dayton, Ohio?
Yeah. I think Origin, or no, Columbus. It's in Columbus.
Yeah, I got to get with Delver and find out what we got down here. And see, I don't even know if does Delver go to Bill go to conventions? Does he ever? Does he actually go to conventions?
Yeah, actually, he's going to EdCon in July.
Where's that at?
That's in Lake Geneva. That's Heidi Gygax's. That's the E. Gary Gygax convention. That's
I got. Damn, yeah. He's gonna fly up there then. Okay.
He's a special guest. He's buddies with them, so he's gonna be a special guest up there. So, he went to. He went to a couple of cons.
Yeah, I got to find out what we have down here.
But he's hit 10,000, so I think it's 10,000 now subs. So he's going to be putting on the a con, a real life con, next year, I believe too. So
Columbus, Ohio. I finally, man, this thing was slow. 9 hours and 25 minutes. That's actually doable for me.
Columbus is probably about 5 hours from me.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
6.
That's actually doable for me. But I don't have any connection with anybody at, at that convention. Like, I don't even know who organizes it or whatnot.
But Origins is like the International Blah 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 Gaming Association or something like that.
Oh, the Gamma, right?
Yeah. It's like the industry thing. So it just so happens that they do, because they have board game stuff there and all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I know Double D went there now, and I think was it Gary in the chat said he went, but it only went for one day.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Agile.
Oh man.
I have a medical thing coming up soon too. Need a hernia operation. So it's not going to be, I got to see when that's going to happen. I'll find out on Tuesday.
Yeah, mine is like July 8th. I got a medical.
Yeah. I should pop into one of 10 cars, Gamers Health things and just talk about.
I'll tell you, man.
Talk about that.
I watch that every week. I try to catch that one. So Dayton, Ohio is 6 hours for me.
It's 9.5. It's like what I say, 9.5. It's like 9.5 hours for me. I could possibly do that.
I could.
And where's your convention going to be? Where's SmokeyCon going to be?
It's going to be down here in the Smokies in East Tennessee. Near Knoxville. Yeah, just look up Knoxville, Chattanooga, something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I start back next year, I know I'm going to MegaCon and I'm going to Dragon.
MegaCon. Sorry, you'll understand what I'm talking about, James, when you hear the commercials for it, because that's how it gets in that MegaCon.
They're the only two that I know about. I got to find out what there's some smaller ones, I think.
Oh, it says for me 11 hours and 40 minutes to you.
Let me see.
Yeah.
What are the D&D?
See, that I would have to. I'd have to stop off on the way.
So we have GCX. What is that?
Where you're up Wildwood, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, James is near Wildwood. That's where the turnpike starts.
Then we got MetroCon. We got Metro down in Tampa.
Yeah, that's Tampa's probably. There's another thing in Tampa too.
Tampa's like 45 minutes from me. And then
because you just go down 75. You just go down 75 there.
Then we got the Florida Renaissance Fair for D&D, and then we got the Museum of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know what that is.
I cannot imagine it being only 45 minutes from you from Wildwood.
I want to say it is. Let's see here.
No, because it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours down I-4 from Orlando.
Let's see.
And Orlando is way further south.
I stand corrected. It's 1 hour 13 minutes.
Bullshit.
I'm looking at the map.
I believe you, but I don't believe that.
1 hour and I'll get there. I mean, it's only 70 miles.
Yeah, well, it's only 70 miles to Tampa from Orlando too.
Let me see. And Orlando is 52 miles from me, so I'm like right in the middle of everything.
You're north of Orlando. It's like an hour to get up to you.
I'm really like not north. I'm like,
but Orlando is a reasonable drive. You driving to Orlando is like me driving to Knoxville.
Hey, 2W1 Vet, did you go to CMYCon? Because that should that's like probably a little over an hour for you.
I was going to MegaCon this year, but right when it happened, I was in the middle of moving down here from Georgia, so I missed it because I really, really, really wanted to go meet Star Wars Theory.
Yeah, Theory sabers. I want one of his lightsabers. He's a good guy. Not too bad for a Canadian.
Yeah,
but
I don't. Does he live in Canada still, or is he in the States?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Who? Greg Gillespie?
No,
I know Greg Gillespie does. He's a professor, and he's been on sabbatical for like a year or two, and so he's getting ready to come off of that.
Doesn't he live next door to Condor?
Condor's in Nova Scotia.
Condor's in
Nova Scotia. He's on the island.
He's in Canada too. Oh God! Because they don't say out; they say oat.
Oot in the boot. I have a Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever. Does that count?
No.
Well,
that's as close as we can figure. Using Google Lens, that's what it says it thinks she is. Cam, you've been quiet for a bit.
He ain't said a damn word. Hello, Cam.
He hadn't said anything since the discussion earlier.
Did you fall asleep, dude?
No.
You did?
No. I've been here the whole time.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, man? Anything else you want to talk about?
Are you masturbating the midget porn over there?
Oh my gosh.
James, we got to put a filter on you, buddy.
Hey, I didn't say one cuss word.
Yes, you did. Earlier on, you did.
Lies,
all lies. Yeah.
So,
well, we might be past the topic stage. I don't know. Are we wrapping up here, or what's?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
we never got into the Immortals for Beckme, did we?
No. I mean, if you want to go back to talking about, what we were supposed to be, which was the high level play, I got into this thing with Shadow, from Shadow and Son, where he, he's all about, I want, high level play and want to get into that domain play and blah, blah, blah. And I keep on turning it around on him. And obviously we're not going to see eye to eye on it, but I'm like, I don't want to spend session time doing domain play. And I don't think anybody else at the table wants to do that either. When we come to the table, we want to play. We want to adventure. We want to do something. We don't want to,
you don't want to go play management.
The lemonade stand. It's like that. That's something that you can talk to the game master and in between sessions and do all of that in the background. But yeah, I mean, that's why so many systems, even if they do have domain play, it's like they don't focus on it. I mean, not everything is Adventure Conqueror King, where that system is really designed for you to do domain play and ignore adventuring leading up to it.
Yeah.
But that's its niche.
Let me ask you a question. In the past, when I used to game, long-term campaigns and things, we used to talk about the game out of game with the DM, and interface away from the table all the time. Do you guys do that still, or it's kind of a rare thing these days for me at least? In Dan's game, actually, we have been doing some more discussion about plans and things like that, but.
What I did was, because Shadow's one of my players, and I said, listen, this is what I want you to do. All right. And I tell this to all of my players. I was like, I want you to develop your hirelings first. So, get into actually employing hirelings. And then once you can afford to, your second level, or certainly by third level, you should all have pooled enough money to have a small chateau or a shed or something like that you're living outside. So you're no longer living in, this common room here or whatnot. Have your own base of operation. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to start hiring some expert hirelings that are going to be able to do things that you can control. And you tell me in between sessions, oh, I'm going to have our scribe go do this. I'm going to have our accountant go and keep an accounting of whatever other thing we had on the side working along there. And then once you hit 5th level, that's when you start getting followers. And your followers are basically your replacement characters should your character die. All right. And your followers will, when you're 5th, they'll be 1st. When you're 7th, they'll be 3rd. They'll become something that can fill in the gap should your character die. Sure. And that is as much, none of that happens in game time, session at the table. All of that is happening in between, private conversations, because the other player characters wouldn't know about your own little thing that you're doing, unless you decide to include them in that discussion in between game sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, the thing that I found funny is, again, I'm talking about when I played back in the 80s or whatever, and now we have more communication options available to us. And just from my own personal experience, I have less, more opportunities, less interaction. It's strange.
Yeah. It's like back in the day, we were playing 6 days a week. Mm-hmm. All right. When I was a teenager and everything, we played every day after school, or practically every day after school for like 3 or 4 hours. Now, we didn't play the same, we played AD&D. We played maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And then the other 2 times was a different game master, and we were running different game systems. So anytime we were together, we were adventuring, and there was very little of that domain play mindset in us because we just wanted to adventure.
Sure.
And that's the fun part for me. I like the exploration, like the combat and stuff like that. It's okay, but it's not my favorite part of the game.
I agree. The action is surely fun, but you were mentioning about the hirelings and the followers and things like that. That's another thing that's kind of missing in a lot of more. Well, again, I'm only speaking for myself in more recent gaming, and that's a very old school thing. You get people to carry torches and treasure and all these different things. So
I'll tell you, in the con game at CNY, especially with Matt Tapp's the Barrows and Borderlands, we had six regular guys and then 4 of the more guard like ones, that could actually participate in combat. The 6 were just like people to carry shit. They were like 1 silver a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other ones were 10 silver a day, the 4 that we got. But they also got a share, like 2 to 1. Like every 2 of them got a portion.
Sure.
So, whatever. And we calculated it out at the end, and and it was fun. And I can take that character and go and play on his Discord server, continue that character on.
Yeah.
That's my character that squished the Dark Angel under his boot.
Right.
I was so happy. That was so fun because
I know what Takado mentions too is that newer versions of D&D did away with followers. And it's something because there's another component of followers. You have to maintain their loyalty to you.
Right.
All right. You have to actually treat them well. You can't be like, oh, I hired 15 hirelings with me, and when we came back, only 2 came back with me. It's like you are going to develop a really bad reputation very, very quickly. Like
they're not going to want to go with you.
Yeah, not even that. Your town is going to turn. The town is going to turn on you.
Yeah, you're killing off all the fathers or whatever would be potential.
Yeah. So it's like nope. You'll turn that town against you, and that's part of the, if we want to talk about like domain play, to me, the way that the world starts looking at your characters, and your character group as an entity, that's domain play as well. Domain play works in that direction as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's how are you individually and your group viewed by the locale or the region that you are in.
Yeah, and I mean, it was fun having not to worry about people, having to carry a torch in one hand and a sword in the other, and trying to, it was nice to be able to have that we didn't have, didn't have that concern. But if you look at some of the old modules, it was designed for 6 to 8 players or, whatever. And you're like, look at that. And that exactly just really perplexes people.
Yeah. D&D BX specifically says this is for 6 to 8 players. Yeah. Plus they expected that you would have these hirelings. They expected you're going into a dungeon with like 15, 20 people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeff, I got a question in chat directed at you.
Where's the correct question? I can't post questions.
No, it's to Jeff.
Let me see.
It's the last one.
Oh.
Did the guys inform you
what your sorcerer did to Dan's Hyperborea campaign?
Yeah. So I know I have to watch the show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll give you a spoiler if you want.
Oh, do I want to know?
Well,
did he play your character as an NPC or something?
Yeah, he did. You're gonna need a new dagger. Is all
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be the new what?
Dagger.
The dagger.
I said you were gonna need a new dagger.
What did you do, Jeff? I don't know.
Okay. Is it embedded in somebody?
You'll find out.
I'll find out. Thanks. You'll find out. The dagger in the stone. Did I stick it in the stone? Yeah.
You got stuck in something.
You got stuck in something.
Maybe you don't want to watch the replay.
I don't know. I have to because the game is Monday.
Was it a really good dagger?
No, it was. I think it was a regular dagger.
Yeah.
At least that's the way it was played. So, yeah. You at least watch on fast speed, so you know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll put it on the TV tonight. Maybe I'll watch it after second watch.
And we've got a hot debate going on what to do next. So you might want to check out Erudite's Discord.
Oh, the Discord. Yeah, it's kind of rough being out of pocket for 2 weeks, and Dan knew. I was like, I'm driving back, and I'm going to be on the road, and he's like, well, you should get Jeanette to drive, then you could play, and I'm like, dude, I can't get Jeanette to drive to the store. She don't like driving any further than to work, and that's 1 mile from the house. She's basically become like my grandmother was. Doesn't drive. I didn't know my grandmother could drive for years. I never saw her drive all most of my life, and then one day I saw her drive, and I'm like, "You have a driver's license?" It was a surprise, and I was like old enough to drive when I saw that. So but yeah, okay, I'll have to. So no, I'm not aware yet, Raider Joe, but I have been tipped off. I was tipped off that I need to watch it a couple nights ago. I think Dan may have said something to me as well, and Cam, you said something to me. Oh, Wednesday night, right? So yeah, I've been tipped off. I'm going to need another dagger. Well, I can buy another dagger. The question is,
you can. We can't.
You can't?
Well, we can't go back to the town without being bounty hunted.
Must have done something.
Oh,
we were framed.
Oh, did I frame you?
No, you didn't. I'm saying from the last game you were in, we got framed.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I can go to town. You can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, they were, and we know who did it. Well, we suspect we know who did it. We think we know, but oh well, that's going to be fun. Well, anything else anybody got for the show tonight? Are we about done?
High level play. What else did you want to talk about?
I mean, it got
RP Grandpa.
Yeah. What did you?
What was the key? Were you probably leaning towards domain play or just high level play?
You talking about like
just schedule that for the next assemble.
All
right. Well,
yeah.
I mean, we're almost. What time is it?
It's quarter till 10.
Yeah,
it's past your bedtime.
No, we always shut it down at 10. We can't deep dive in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's rescheduled.
Yeah.
Well, I can.
What else did you have on the list, Jeff?
The only other thing was about the Paizo reorganization.
Oh. Well, all they said was what they're laying off 12 people.
Yeah, which is I think 20% of their staff, though.
It's like 20% of their staff, but they haven't mentioned what kind of 12 people they are, like what role they played, or
they're supposed to be the most recent hires.
All right, so they're letting go of the newest 12. That's
although they are offering the the severance packages, and they have the option of first return, I guess, as part of that agreement. But
well, how's Pathfinder doing? Is anybody? I don't hear of anybody playing.
What the issue that they had, if you're not aware of it, they had something like $10 million worth of product in Diamond Distributors' possession.
Warehouse, yeah.
And so when Diamond Distributor filed I think they filed chapter 7, which is worse than chapter 11.
Yeah, they went full bankrupt.
Chapter 7 means that we're not just bankrupt, but our creditors are liquidating everything that we had.
Yeah, you lose everything.
And when you're in consignment, they are saying that they will sell off your product and you get a lion's share of the portion. But there's usually not a guarantee of what they're going to sell it off at. You know what I'm saying? So you might be expecting $60 a book, all right, in which you'll get 40 for it. But if they didn't have it specifically in the agreement, they can appease their creditors by selling that book at $20.
Yep.
And now you only get 12, and And so I think it converted to where they said that we're going to lose minimally 2 million of that 10 million.
Yep.
All right. And possibly
Probably
more.
more.
It's still debating whether or not they even owned that product anymore. So
to me, it's conversion. That's theft. It's corporate theft as far as I'm concerned.
well, it depends on the relationship that you had in the it depends on the relationship that you had in your contracts, right? In the agreement, in the consignment agreement. So
yeah. So let me put it in layman's terms and see if I'm right. It's basically Diamond is a distributor. They're like, oh yeah, give us your stuff. It's ours. We'll sell it and then pay you
from that. Yes.
From that, and then they got stuck or they got bankrupted, and they said, well, it's ours. So and we're not.
But it's not. See, and that's the thing is it's not theirs.
Yeah, no,
technically they haven't paid for it yet. So it's unpaid, and that's what's going through the courts right now.
Yes, the court's going to, and in many of those cases, if not almost all of those cases, going back, what they've usually cited on the creditors.
And it's like Bank of America or somebody.
Yeah, JP Morgan, I think. JP Morgan Chase.
Yeah, it's one of the big creditor. Ones.
Yeah, and they're demanding, no, we get paid first.
And the other people are like, give us our shit back.
Yeah,
because you haven't paid for it yet. Yeah,
but that's not the way that consignment works. They don't pay you for a portion, and then whatever they sell, they get to keep. It doesn't work that way. It's the exact opposite.
Yeah, they don't.
You don't get paid until they sell it.
Yep, they're just holding on.
There's no agreed upon price of what's the minimum it can be sold at. You're going to get screwed in that.
Yep.
But the other bizarre thing to me is, and this is probably the corporate greed on the Paizo side and anybody else that got roped into this thing. I shouldn't even say roped into this. Diamond Distributors has been going out of business since 2018.
Yes.
It should have been no shock that all of a sudden 6 years later, and certainly since 2020. I think that's when they went through their first phase of whatever the lower level of.
With COVID, they screwed people over.
They were paying from proceeds. They were paying people out of proceeds from the new stuff for the old stuff.
I have to butt in. Mm-hmm. I just got, and I've told these people, don't give me no damn money, but I just got my first super chat ever.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you, Raider Joe.
Oh, let me highlight it here for you.
That's my first. So
it'll show up on yours.
So you get first rights.
Let me bring that up. Oh, $9.99. That's a nice one there.
Nice.
Wait a minute. No, you didn't just join, did you? Or is that
that's a super chat for $10. That's a $10 super chat.
Y'all gotta look, damn it.
So you'll get about
stop giving me money. I don't want no money.
You get about $7 of that, right?
Yeah, you get about $7 for that.
Quit giving me money. I don't need no money. But I appreciate it, Raider. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel too, and Rich's channel, because we need the subs.
Appreciate it.
We're not big YouTubers like RP Grandpa is there now.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Rich, you got what? You're over 1,000, aren't you?
No, I'm 5. So.
You're the big dog in this discussion.
Yeah, I fully support you guys. I'm hoping to bring you guys forward.
Well, we do appreciate it.
That's why I feature basically every channel that I feature is smaller than mine.
Yeah, and we do appreciate it, and we're growing. I mean,
Yeah, no, hey. My first year, I had 36 subscribers. I did about 10 videos. So I don't even count my first year. It was in my second year. It's like, all right, I finally got to like 500 in my second year, and this is I'm into my 10th
God
year.
damn it, y'all! Stop.
And if I get to 5,000 by my anniversary date, I'll be like, great. My anniversary date is December 30th.
Okay, so, stop. Y'all fucking stop. Beep me. Go ahead and fire.
You better watch out. Agile Monk is gonna send out a bunch of subs.
Stop. God damn it. Stop doing that.
So
I'm gonna turn the shit off if y'all don't quit now.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
James.
Shell, thank you, man, for the 5.
Yeah, definitely support him.
Mac,
and
thank you super chat. Thank y'all guys.
Get him to 1,000 so that he can monetize. And then same thing with where are you at?
It's the bad news bards now.
Yeah,
all right. And where is the bad news bard?
266.
266. Oh, we got to help you out. Wait, so you changed from Tennessee, whatever?
Yeah, people have been asking me what happened to Tennessee Tabletop Tavern.
Now I gotta figure out if I'm still
you are
featuring you. Oh, so you just changed your name, but I'm still featuring you. Okay.
Mac.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and the reason is people kept on tripping up over the TN. They kept on they tried to say TNT Tabletop Tavern.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I talked. You know who told me that? You know who I talked to first? I talked
to RPG Grandpa. I mean,
I talked
me super chats, please. I'm gonna turn this. We got the stream because they won't quit. Stop.
So
this ain't that reverse shit like you're talking to your little kid. Don't you eat them vegetables. Stop giving me super. I knew better to turn that shit on. Stop it, please. Damn. Which is now I will say, and I don't mean to interrupt with y'all talking. I mean it's just bam, 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 bam.
That's all right. That's all good, man.
Everything, all the money that they're doing. See, all the money that comes into this channel, I will order like OSC books or something, and we'll do giveaways. I'm not keeping a penny of it. All right, I'm just letting you know. But stop giving me money. Shit. Is it 10 o'clock yet? Where we can end this? Where
you got 5 minutes.
Player's Guide to the Western Reaches just dropped today. Oh, nice,
y'all. Damn. All right. Anyway,
Mikado, was that on the Kickstarter, or was that in the email? I think the Player's Guide to the Western Reaches just dropped.
Oh, did it? Yeah, I saw an email something about that last night, and I didn't.
Oh,
or earlier today.
I never knew which email I'm supposed to be looking at for this. I think it's my Gmail.
Yeah, anybody that wants to subscribe, my channel is at The Bad News Bards. So
yeah, they were confused. They were asking me in Discord, what happened to your channel? He's still there. He just changed his name. What, and here, since we're on that, what prompted that name change?
Well, that's been the name of my show the whole time.
Right. But I mean,
The Bad News Bards. And we ran some
reports. Agile.
we ran some reports. I talked to Eric Tenkar at North Texas, and he ran a couple of reports, and
there we go.
We got some feedback from different people, and they said, you know what? Yeah, everybody knows the Bad News Bards, and nobody can remember Tennessee Tabletop Tavern. So it's a little bit of a tongue twister. I mean, the alliteration is cool, but the Bad News Bards kind of sticks in people's minds, I guess, a little bit better because, especially those of us of a certain age, we remember watching the Bad News Bears. So this is the Bad News Bards,
Yeah, I was figuring that's where the name came from.
Yeah, that's kind of what inspired me. I figured, well, and bards always get picked on, and the underdogs, right? And everybody's talking about a pile of dead bards, and we're just talking about shit. So that's what bards do, is talk or sing. And you don't want to hear me singing. I mean, I will if people want it, but I might scare people away. So I figured we'll just we'll run with the flagship. The Bad News Bards is the flagship show, and we'll still keep on doing these others.
I was just used to, and you had already changed it over, and probably a week or so, and then I was like, "What happened to the name?"
Yeah, I changed it. I talked to Cam first. Did I not? Right, Cam?
Yes.
I consulted you first, and because you've been there since the beginning, and we did make an announcement. Now I'm starting to kick into a Tennessee drawl. I don't know why. Hanging out with you, James.
Blame it on old man. It's okay.
That's all right. Old. You ain't that much older than me.
Hey, thank you, things and stuff. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You're in your how old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Early 40s.
Oh, bless your heart.
How old are you?
I'm in my early 50s.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, my wife is 55, so
I turned 60 in October.
Okay, so your
birthday stream.
Yeah.
People can really
birthday
flood you with the super chats.
Yeah.
Don't say that word. We'll turn that shit off.
What are bards? What are bards? Well, bards are storytellers.
Bards are storytellers.
One of the most classic people that was referred to as a bard was Shakespeare. He was known as the bard. So, they're not just musicians, but they were basically the newspapers of the medieval age. That's how information got passed from people to people, was by song and recounting the combats of the king's men, of this whatever, or what's going on in the town guard, and so on and so forth, across the land. And the bards a lot of times would travel. They would have a traveling troupe, and they would kind of do little performances and stuff like that. So, see,
hey, Joseph,
you ain't. You see, you're younger than me. You're younger than me, 2WI. And Raider, yeah. So object in camera is older than he appears. I mean, I got a little bit of white in my beard, but I'm still doing pretty good on the rest of it.
I have one or two white hairs.
Yeah. Well, I got some thin up here.
I
have very few white hairs, but I have fewer hair.
All my hair is white.
So. Cam brought up here a good point. What's your next show, Rich?
My next show will be this Sunday at 7 p.m. and I'm not sure if it's going to be Agile or Michael for their Kickstarter. So we'll see, how that plays out. I'm hoping both, but if both not, then one or the other. Hopefully we can push them over the finish line this Sunday. And I hope he gets there before our stream, but hopefully get him over the finish line this weekend.
All right. And James, what's your next stream? What time is
I do my tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. I do my Saturday stream, me and Dan.
Okay.
We'll go live at 5, and we usually go till it's 5 to 7, but we don't never stop at 7. We just we got top. Let me look and see what we're talking about tomorrow. We have a few things. Let's see here. Tinkar's BX game. House rules, because Tinkar had one that he liked, that Dan liked, and then other BX clones, and then Bake Me, and cool. Just whatever. We're just going to be doing a lot of OSR stuff.
Yes, I'll make up the thing for it. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's all right.
You good?
All right. I guess I'll ask Cam. Cam, what do you have coming up?
Well, I'm sure you're going to cover things on your channel, but on Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern on Sci-Fi Snob channel, we do sci-fi talk. So the Top Lofty Lounge. And then Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have our Babylon 5 show, which Jeff is also on.
So if you like Babylon 5, go to Sci-Fi Snob.
What does Babylon 5 stream on?
It's Sci-Fi Snob.
No, I'm saying,
no, you mean like what service?
Stream? Where can I watch it?
It's been bouncing around. Is it still on Tubi? Because it was like coming on and off different services.
I think it is right now. But yes, it's been. You're right. It's been bouncing around.
That's one series I've never actually watched, or I've seen bits and pieces of it, but for some reason, never got around to actually watching it.
It's hard to get through the first season, and it's a campaign. It's a 5-year show. It's pretty continuous, so you can't drop in like with Star Trek.
Right.
So yeah, it's a tough climb for a lot of people.
there are a lot.
If I can find it streaming, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Cool. Everybody check out Consortium's and Zendria World Lore book. He's real close to the finish line. There's only 5 days left, and I mean it's like really close to the finish
less
line.
Than $1,000. Less than $1,000.
Less than $1,000. Yeah, it's like $700-800. So everybody needs to just pony up, and you can do the pay over time thing. He's got that option enabled, so you can go all in on it and split it up and not have to worry about it hitting your pocketbook all in one fell swoop.
That's right.
So, and also Chris Moneymaker, he's putting on DarkCon in October here in Knoxville. So if you're into Dark Sun or think you might be interested in it, or Shadow Sun, because Chubby Funster's going to be there, go ahead and look for DarkCon. In fact, I set up a website for Chris yesterday that just redirects right now directly over to it. So if you go to darkconrpg.com, it should take you right to his Kickstarter. And so I think I tested it last night. darkconrpg.com. Is it going to go? And we'll see. We'll wait for it. I got so many windows open; it's a little slow. You're just well. Hey, you know what? You should tune in. We have a. I call it the tail gunner seat. I have the tail. I call it the tail gunner seat. I don't know what Snob calls it, but we try to rotate out a fifth person. And so if you're really into it, and we are in season 4, the next episode is episode 5 of season 4.
Correct.
Is that right? Yep. So it's a new disc. I haven't changed over that disc yet, but
I think DarkCon is there's a different DarkCon up there too. So
yeah, no, it's DarkCon. Yeah, darkconrpg.com, and yeah, I think you have to put the www in there. I got to work on that.
Or you need the RPG in there.
Yes.
Yeah, because there is a DarkCon.
Yeah, if you do this,
RPG.
there we go.
Let's see what that comes up with.
That's the link for that.
All right, so.
Yeah, that's right, Joe's.
What am I doing next? Oh yeah, it's my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it's your turn.
All right. So other than the 2 shows that Cam mentioned, I think I'm going to do an impromptu. Well, I guess it's not that impromptu because I mentioned it. Sometime tomorrow afternoon, we'll get on and Dan, myself, Jeanette, and Rich, if you want to, you can jump on there. We're going to be talking about the cons. We're really going to deep dive into both North Texas and CNY.
When is that going to be?
Tomorrow. It'll be probably sometime tomorrow afternoon, early before James's stream. I'm thinking should be like 1 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, I should be available. I gotta see. I'm doing some painting. All right, so but not minis. I'm painting doors.
So you're doing the hard painting.
Yeah, no, that's easy painting. Painting minis is hard for me. Painting doors, that's easy peasy. So it's just lugging the doors off and lugging them into the garage and painting them there. But yeah, I should be around by 1 o'clock. That
Okay.
should be possible.
Okay. I'll shoot you a message and let you know.
Yeah. Let me know, and I will definitely pop in. Yeah, I'd love to talk about.
Because my wife works nights, so I'll be waking her up and say, okay, let's go do this. Let's see, and then tomorrow night we're gonna have a DarkCon dispatch with Chris, and I believe we're gonna have a guest on. There's a gentleman who's trying to do a Guinness Book of World Records at DarkCon, which is he's trying to set the most number of active players in one game at the same time in one session in one location. So he's going to be running an arena type thing set in Athos on the Dark Sun world. So have to catch that. Yeah. But at any rate, so that's going to be tomorrow night at 8, and then of course the Bad News Bards at 9 p.m. our regular time at the Bad News Bards, and that is we're going to have BK Gibson on, which is actually a husband and wife duo team. They are fantasy and sci-fi authors and creators of tabletop adventures. So yeah, under 1DM too. Yeah, sorry, Chris. There's a lot. It's the most under this under all these conditions. So things. Let me tell you, I am trying to find some, and one of our buddies from another channel that we know is out at Icon, out in Nashville, and he was standing in line to see Bruce Boxleitner. We've already had Peter Jurasik on, and you can actually watch that on my channel, because that was one of the things that we did. We streamed the special event, so we streamed it on both Snob's channel and my channel, so you can watch it on both if you want. We had him on for about 2 hours. Of course, he played Londo. He also played Crom in Tron, and he was on multiple episodes of Hill Street Blues and every episode of the spin-off Beverly Hills Bunts, I think it is. Bunts, something like that. As well as a couple episodes of MASH, a couple episodes of Barney Miller, a whole bunch of different stuff. So wonderful guy, excellent guy. He was awesome. He does not play RPGs, but one of the guys that I ran into who is an actor out at North Texas does. And yes, Londo. Yes, we had Londo on the show, and he likes me. I don't know why, but he didn't he, Cam? He took a shine into me.
Yeah, you guys hit it off.
So, any rate, sorry. And on July 5th, we're going to be doing a giveaway stream. I got a bunch of stuff here that I've been collecting. I've got some autographed prints, signed and numbered. I've got a book. I've got a Horde Wars book that's autographed. I've got some stuff from Troll Lord Games. I've got some stuff from Emperor's Choice Games to give away, and all kinds of stuff. So you do have to be a subscriber on my channel in order to win. You do have to sub to win. I kind of posted. There's a post on that, but man, this guy's making me jealous here. If you look at the very top right, those two things right there, and other hand there, those are my two figures. I don't have Londo, but I have a Sheridan, and I have Jakar, and they are number 1 of 10,000. Both of them are number 1. I don't know how the hell I got them for like dirt cheap too, like $6 a piece. So, but I am dying to find. Yes, it's the Moonface. It's the Moonface pieces of what is it? I don't know. I've got it in one of my intros has it.
Moonface Assassin of Joy.
Moonface Assassin of Joy. Yes. And be careful because the Psychor may be looking for you. You wouldn't like it very much if they found you, would you? So, I would love to play the Babylon 5 tabletop. I'm trying to find copies of it. If anybody knows, let me know. I am on the hunt for it. And I've told Agile this too. So Rich, James, if you guys run across it, you let me know. You got my number. Call me. So I'm definitely. Let's see, what is it? House head. So how Rich in his channel? Yeah. Some love before the end of the stream. He dropped. Did he drop a super chat on you? He may have.
On who?
Or did Agile?
Agile. Let me see. Oh, I lost everything. Hold on. I was busy backing DarkCon, even though I cannot go, but I backed it.
Oh, well, that's nice. Look at that. Thanks. Yeah, yeah you could do Agile. I think is going to give away some badges to vets to it, just like he's doing with EggCon, and I think he did that with CNY as well.
Oh yes, thank you so much, Agile. And so let's see who won. So Steve Cavadas, Agile, social channel love. Thank you so much. And Steve, you won the membership from Agile Monk. So thank you so much.
Okay. That may not have shown up. Did that show up in the chat here?
No, it came on mine. So we got to figure out how to do that when we're sharing and see how we can.
So super chats show up, but apparently
show up, but not memberships.
Not memberships.
Correct.
Okay, that's interesting.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I guess memberships is something that they treat separately from.
I've seen them on Double D's stream show up. Memberships.
Because Double D isn't on.
He might be using something else. He might be using
StreamYards or Restream.
Is he using the other one?
He uses a different one. I forget what it's called.
Yeah. All right, Cam. Cam's jumping out of here.
Take care, guys.
Probably should wrap up the stream too. But I don't know if my wife is.
I don't even know if I have members turned on because I'm not going to do any members only content. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
you do one, and it will help your YouTube will help your algorithm. Like if you do just one, that kind of opens up. That pops the seal on something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, the only reason I opened up super chats was because, I mean, if people do donate, then once YouTube pays out, I'll use that and go order some books from Necrotic Gnome and then have giveaways on stream or something. So
yeah, I have a bunch of stuff to give away. I'm gonna bring everything because the ShireCon is held at a VFW. And when they do auctions there, the proceeds go to the VFW. So I was like, I'd rather donate it that way than me go through the hassle of trying to sell, one book here, one book there for on eBay or something like that. I'd rather just do it that way.
I don't know if I've got any duplicates of anything. I don't know.
I just got replacements of stuff, like I have second edition of Adventures Dark and Deep. So I don't need the first edition books any longer, because they've been totally supplanted.
Guess what's in this box back behind me?
What's that?
Guess what's in that box behind me?
Oh, Adventures Dark and Deep? Yeah, because you probably...
Because I could actually guess. Yes, I did.
CNY, yeah.
Yeah. I got Jason Bay stuff. I got
you see him, Joseph Birdie.
Yeah.
We see his chat.
Yeah, actually, I'm expecting his book, the Lost Book of Tales, to come in the mail on Tuesday.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Joseph. Yes, we do. If I can click on it fast enough.
Oh yeah, we see them.
Yeah, and they all show up here on the right hand side of the screen too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got me turned on to RPGs. All right.
So Rich, your channel is what, unscripted and
Unscripted and Unchained RPG review.
In fact, let me pull that up and I'll drop that in there so people can see it.
Okay.
Mine is at RP Grandpa.
Unscripted and
Yeah, mine is just like whatever it is. It says at DM Bloodworth.
Oh,
So
is that what it is?
That's the short one, yeah. Yeah, if you want, I can.
Yeah, drop the link in the private chat.
Yeah, I'll drop the link in the private chat. Yeah.
And then I can paste
That's
it
another thing they make complicated for some reason. Is that it's to prevent spam.
You can actually the one thing you can post in YouTube in the stream is a link to YouTube. Did you know that?
You can't link a YouTube link?
No, you can anybody can post a YouTube link.
Oh.
But who's Joseph Purdy? Where is that at?
I put mine in.
So I put it in the private chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I got it there.
Yeah.
So here is Rich's channel.
Yep.
And be sure to like and sub to all of us here.
Mm-hmm.
And then here is mine. Here is the RP Grandpa's. And then I'll drop mine again. Eventually, I'll have my cheat sheet, and I'll actually have Nightbot dropping it. Is what I'm going to wind up doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a timer on my Nightbot.
Oh yeah, you have to tell me how to do that with what was it? Nightbot?
Nightbot, yeah, it's pretty cool because that's what I'm going to be using for doing my drawings on my giveaway because it has that feature too.
Oh, it does?
Yep. So you can do like the exclamation mark, whatever. You can set a keyword, and that's how you can have different entries, and you can have it randomly pick a winner.
I'll have to look at that.
Yeah.
Is that the free version or the paid version?
Well, we appreciate it, Raider Joe. We definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And Agile, which one am I missing? Which one did I miss here?
The raffle thing or whatever the giveaway thing for Nightbot, is that on the free version or is it the paid version?
No, is there a paid version of Nightbot?
I don't know.
I don't think there
is.
It's
Nightbot, NIGHT.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
One word.
Yeah. What was the question?
Yeah, I've been using it. And you can set it to your YouTube channel or Twitch channel, whatever. I think it's Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't do Rumble.
It does those two things, don't it? I think it only does YouTube and Twitch. I may be wrong on that, but yeah, we appreciate everybody subbing. I mean, it helps get the word, for the OSR out a little bit better. Every like the video or like the streams, click the like button. It helps get because we'll hit, it helps us hit these little mini algorithms, and it's where I had that big spurt of subs where I was popping up on people's front pages on their recommended. Yeah. I don't know how I got into that, but that was pretty cool. I'm like, damn.
Hey, Thangs, I periodically go through and if I see somebody sub to me that has subs themselves, I'll usually reciprocate and sub to them, especially if it's related to something that I watch. So yeah, I do reciprocate on the subs.
I always try to add everybody that's got smaller channels down on my featured section and on my front page. Let me see here if I can find his channel.
I thought I did answer this, right? We did answer that.
Wait, where's he at? Yeah, hell, I've lost him. How you say his name? There he is. Things stuff 4620.
All right, guys, I'm going to cut out.
All right, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it now. We got about 10 minutes turnaround before. Folks may want to. I plan on being on watching Lord Mattias, who I got to see both places.
I know. I met him. I met him too. Yeah.
Yeah. So he actually lives in New York, but he had something to do on Friday and Saturday. So, we got to hang out with him and Gary out in North Texas. So Gary couldn't make it to CNY, but Gary lives out there in Texas. So.
Yeah, I'm fixing to add you to my to my featured on my channel. So you'll be down at the bottom if it'll load up. Here we go.
Hello, Eldrad.
Hey.
Edit.
All right, let me roll. You guys have a good one.
Take care, Rich.
Good
James, good seeing you. And
thank you.
We will do this again next Friday.
Yep.
Same bat time, same bat channels. All
I'll
right.
be here.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you, folks.